you. Is that a Mac?
That's a Mac.
Oh, no.
That's my doll. Have you seen that in a while?
Oh, those are frightening ones.
That's from my collection.
I normally see these dismembered in a dumpster. What's your mark down? Oh, it's just a... Oh,
It still talks,
Do you
yeah.
mind if I pull my string?
Pull your own string, honey. Do what you
Are
need.
kids watching? Okay, hold on.
I am Mork for Mork.
I'm
Nanu
Mork for
Nanu.
Mork. Frightening doll. Please don't have any of these. Oh, bad voodoo. Ow!
How are you?
I'm very good.
Do you happen to remember that time I met you in 1984? No.
No,
Okay,
I can't
just
lie.
all right. That's okay. I didn't think you did. It was
a lot
big
of
moment for
medication
me.
in those days.
Oh, really?
Hi, how are you? Hi, Rosie, what's happening? Nice to meet you. Good time, girl, good time. In those days, it was just, oh, hi. Get him off me. It was
Well, I
wild.
couldn't tell. You were quite polite and gentlemanly.
Oh, I'm, you know. in
You
those-
are.
Yes, in those
Yes.
places, I get very kind of quiet. Before I go on stage, I get a little narcoleptic, so
Yeah. Actually, you had just come off stage.
Serious?
Yeah, I had done Star Search, and I was trying to get on at the Comedy Store, and you were on that night.
Was Mitzi there, too?
Mitzi was there.
Don't here work with Teeps. It's so good.
It's wild there. Those were good times. though.
Those
That
were the
was-
days. How long did you do stand-up before you got Mork?
God, I think it was a couple of years, 2 years, maybe 3 years. I was playing in clubs. There was, sometimes there were coffee houses. It was wild. And then sometimes you'd be in bars, full-out bars. One night a friend was on stage, a guy shot at him.
Really?
That's a heckle that you go, thank you. Good night! Seriously, nice to be here. It's Kevlar. Good night, never stop me. Remember to duck and cover. Good night. They were wild times.
I've had things thrown at me in
it's
the
rough.
early years. I
Serious?
had, like Tic Tacs. I used to do this joke about Tic Tacs, and I was doing a joke.
You offended someone?
No, they
The
had
breath, man, I hate you.
no, they had a box, and they thought they'd be helpful. But with the lights, you can't
Oh,
see.
that's rough.
Hit me right in the face, and I walked off stage. And,
That's rough.
yeah. Did you ever have things thrown at you?
Not Tic Tacs.
No.
No, it's wild when you get in those times, and playing those clubs, and you're playing. Everyone has the horror stories about. I opened up one time for, I don't know, in the early days for some disco singer, and it was record company promotional night. And I remember this woman sitting in the front row, and they didn't care who was on stage. And this woman sitting in the front row going, I hate you. And it's frightening.
Do you always notice the one person who's not laughing?
Oh, yeah.
Same with me.
And
I always.
have you ever
notice.
made the mistake of actually going, hey, what's wrong? And you find
Yes.
out later they're deaf.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed you very much.
Oh, horrible.
Do you
know that really did happen to me once I was in Cleveland, and there were young football player guys from a college, and one guy had crutches, the regular crutches, like not handicap crutches.
Whoa.
And I said, what did you get drunk at the frat hall? It hurt you? And I wouldn't stop. And at the end of the show, he had his leg amputated, and I felt so horrible. What do you do,
Well, you just say, let's go play some foosball. At that point, you go, hey,
What can you
buy a
do?
drink. Hey, you must have a shoe you're not using. You just work with it. At that point, you're going,
Yeah, that's what I felt. I just wanted to crawl and do a hole
Can I
somewhere.
just see your laptop? I've been in
Yes, you
Hungary. I've
can.
been away.
Now, are you online?
Yes.
Go ahead, type. The
No,
people
I
are
can't.
listening.
I'm just checking out all this stuff. You have a Macintosh.
Yeah, I have a Mac.
It's hard to go in and ask for software. Basically, you walk
I
into a
know.
store. Do you have any Macintosh? It's like asking for a porno movie. They're going, come this way.
It's funny.
You got any Mac software?
See, on Mondays, the people go online and they chat with us.
Don't
and
go in
then-
those chat rooms, the ones where the spelling is so bad because people are only typing with one hand. So what? It's like,
So you're already on there. So if you want to talk, you just type in.
no, I type really bad.
It's okay. So do I. Hunt and peck.
We could check out the Amish website, which is always fun. www.quiltcom. There's a great one, the Python Line. Have you ever done Python Line?
No.
We'll do it maybe later. We'll check
As
it.
in Monty?
As in Monty? As in
Were they
Python?
one of your inspirations growing up?
Yeah, they're wonderful.
They were.
Yes, thank you very much. But, and Eric's a friend, and it's a great website, a wonderful website.
How about Three Stooges? Were you into them? Not really.
No. I mean, it's always...
Because I never really watched them.
Never?
No.
Never like...
Somebody told me
It's great to be...
It
It'd be nice if... I wonder if the French will pick up on them like Jerry Lewis. Les Trois Stooges, pour moi c'est fabuleux. Oui.
The meilleur stooge, c'est Mo. Mo, his life, he suffers. He is all of life. He's Mo Stooge for me. Mo Howard is the stooge. He is comedy impersonate. When he puts the saw on his head, that is what life is about. When he shoves his thing, when they hit each other with a hammer, that is what life is. Bang, you're hit by life. You know, God, you never suffer.
Oh, God. I remember at the Comedy Store, people would never want to go on after you, understandably.
Well, it was wild. Those were.
It was.
I like to just think, you know. Oh, you have the. Glue.
I got the flubber, yes, sorry.
Oh my! They gave you some of.
They gave me the flubber. In fact, they were nice enough to set up a screening, and I brought all my nieces and nephews and kids on my block. And
Serious?
we all had a great time. It is a great
a
movie.
sweet
I
kids
remember
movie.
the original movie.
With Fred McMurray.
I thought it was Dean Jones.
I know you went. Dean Jones and went. Love bug.
Oops.
Oops. And thank you for playing.
It's Fred. Da, 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 da.
Let's show what she's won. She's won a trip to Euro Disney, where Minnie Mouse has armpit hair. Hello. Welcome, Rosie. I never loved Mickey. Goofy was the one for me. What can you do with 3 fingers? Get away from me. Life is short. I don't care. Get away. I don't love a mouse. I'm crazy for the rat.
Don't go anywhere and stop talking, because
All right,
we have a
I'll be right
commercial
back.
and it's not fair for the
Look
people
at
at
all
home
this-
to miss it.
got
Look at
all
my
this
toys.
stuff.
We'll be back with Robin Williams
Thank
and talk about his new movie. Love that show. Who did it?
Wow.
More Curly Larson. Come in, Larson.
Oh God.
Now, you went into the audition with Mr. Marshall and they said, act like an alien, and you proceeded to
Sit on my head. Yeah.
sit on your head.
And he went, that's very nice. Yeah. Lovely. We won't be doing Shakespeare. You have a very interesting perspective. And
That
then
was it.
That was it. We were off and running.
That was a landmark role, wasn't it? I mean,
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was just amazing because I remember the first show this network executive came up and said, "You're the funniest man since Jack Carter." I went, "Wow." Rough room, Daddy. I mean, I went, boy, if I can't top that bar, let's move on. But, you know, we had such fun. And the last year got really wild when Jonathan was on.
Oh,
Because,
God, is he the best?
Yeah, he's to comedy, he is Buddha.
He is.
Even Buddha's going, too hip. You know, but it was the best. I had a good time.
And you worked with Penny as well in Awakening.
Oh, yeah.
How was that?
Penny.
Come on.
Oh, wow, it's so wild. I don't know. Just give me some more fried clams. Bobby, walk a little. She was amazing. Can't they move? No, Penny, no, that's the story. They can't move. What? If they did, we can call it Wake Up. Instead of Awakenings, Wake Up! Oh, man.
She's funny.
She's very sweet, but as mellow as she is, but she's got, she has the insight to pick the characters and know exactly. She snaps out of it real quick and
Right.
say, that was good, just say it quicker and, focus on Bobby,
Right.
And when I broke his nose, oh, that was the scariest moment.
In
We had
real
this-
life, you broke his nose?
Oh, yeah, real life.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, whole career flashed before me and several other people.
Oh.
We had this thing, we were struggling, and he snapped and moved, and bang, all of a sudden it hit me, and it sounded like a chicken bone, and I went, oh, and he got up going, I'm all right. And I'm going, oh, thank you, God. Oh, man, you don't want to hurt him.
When I did The League of Their Own with Penny, she wanted me to catch Madonna. And it was like the first week of shooting, and I didn't know her. She did this flip and comes, and I'm supposed to catch her. And every time I caught her, I thought, it's $40 million. $40 million.
yeah.
Don't drop the girl.
$40 million. Don't grab her
the
there, yeah.
girl.
Don't drop the girl. Yeah.
But it all worked.
Like a virgin. It's that,
Now,
You got to be careful.
how are your children?
They're wonderful.
You have 3 children.
Yeah, I have 3. Zachary, who's 14, Zelda, who's 8, Cody, who's almost 6. It's very strange. I had the premiere last night. A little girl walked up. She was, I think, 6, maybe 5. And she said,
Will this be a limited engagement, or are they going to platform the movie? Do you have points or rolling gross?
Oh, that's bad. Yeah,
they're very
kids are hip
sophisticated.
now, that's
yeah,
right.
and Cody, basically with computers and things, is very adept.
Yep.
He's wonderful. They're totally different. She has her own one sense of humor. Cody is like a ninja. Zachary is like a young Marine. He shaved his head. That's how. It's very strange. Permission to have breakfast, sir. But he's also very hip and he's real sweet. He's still this great kid.
Now, do they go see all your movies, or have they?
Some,
No,
some
yeah.
is a little difficult to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fisher King, good luck.
Yeah.
Why were you in Central Park?
It was a cold night.
Mrs. Doubtfire, their favorite, you think? Or
I don't know, Aladdin. I think cartoons for them are
Aladdin.
great.
Oh,
You know,
boy.
I'm addicted to cartoons. It's very, you know, I should check into the Betty Boop wing. It's like, I mean, have you seen Johnny Bravo, that great cartoon?
No,
you?
I have
Oh,
not.
it's like Elvis on steroids. It's Thank you, my pretty lady.
really?
Oh, it's-
is it on now or is it
It's
an
on
older-
Cartoon Network,
Oh, it
probably
is?
as we speak. But and another wonderful cartoon called Dexter. Have you seen that?
No,
Cow and Chicken.
I have not.
Well, so we'll have to get you.
But I do
We'll
remember.
start you slow, girl.
I remember Hong Kong Phooey.
Hong Kong Phooey.
Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo.
The old classics.
Scooby-Doo's back big.
It is.
Yeah.
Kids are digging
My-
it now.
But my favorite was Rocky and Bullwinkle, just because they had all these strange inside hip references, like, you know, they're going to the Durwood Kirby. You know, and they had, see, even now people are going, what? But, you know, cartoons are very, you know, especially the old Warner Brothers cartoons.
Right.
Ooh,
Good.
be afraid, be
Very
very
afraid.
afraid.
Well, hunting rabbits.
Yeah, Silence of the Hams. I had it with a little Chianti.
I love that one when they go, button your lip, button your lip, button your lip.
Nah.
Remember that?
Ah,
All right.
I'm only 3.5 years old.
Now, your new movie, Flubber, is a remake of The Absent-Minded Professor.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's a great movie. It really is. All of my nieces and nephews, and even my 2.5-year-old sat through the whole thing.
Serious?
Yes.
That's a great sign.
Yeah, and he tried to eat this, but he
That's
still
not
had
a good because he saw the last scene and went, okay.
Now, you are an absent-minded professor who invents this stuff, Flubber, that has sort of magical powers. And take a look at a clip of Robin Williams in Flubber. It opens November 26th. It is a great family film. Take your family to see it.
Barbara!
Tell me the story of when you opened for Barbara.
It's Barbara the flip book.
Tell us.
The
you
mirror has
opened.
2 key lights. Thank you. If you got that, I'm in, baby. People,
You
people who light people.
You opened.
I was her opening act. We did a Democratic fundraiser we may have to testify about, but swear to God,
In her backyard.
in her backyard.
Yes.
Yeah, it was one of those things. It was for the, I think it was raising money for certain Democratic senators who were having tough races, and they were charging like $100,000 for chicken, which is rough chicken.
Yeah.
But it was made by Kevorkian. These chickens took their own lives. I was her opening act, and she performed after. But the most wonderful thing was the night before, they had like a dress rehearsal. And I just did a sound check, and then I got to sit down and watch her perform. I think it was about an hour, just for like 4 or 5 people. It was me and a couple of other people. It was wonderful.
No one like her, right?
No, it was great. You know, the beautiful thing is just her voice is so pure. It's wonderful. Even the animals are coming out of the woods going, "What's that?"
No. Do you
Barbara, it's Barbara. Put down the nuts. Let's go.
Do you have the new CD?
No.
Would you like it?
Color Me Carmen.
I have 25 of them. It's Higher Ground. It's
Thank you.
Barbara. She's going to be off Friday, Robin, if you're not, busy.
I'll be
Too
back in
nice.
Hungary, sweetheart. I'll be getting the live feed from Budapest.
Thank you. I'm glad you'll be watching.
Thank you.
Flubber's the movie. Go see it. Marcia Gay
Barbara's
Harden
the woman.
still to come today, so don't go away.
Barbara, tomorrow.